Hey everybody, welcome back. So I am done with the FPV setup and assembly of the Bancroft Swordfish 675mm boat that is now going to be an FPV boat. So I didn't want to just put a camera on here. My thought was I wanted to make something that I can swap over from the boat to the cars. So what I did was I created this little FPV backpack here. 3D printed the housing. I found the housing, I think, on Thingiverse, and then I mounted a VTX to it. So this is a Runcam split analog camera with an old Eachine 1000-watt VTX I had. This is also a DVR VTX, and the split has space for an SD card as well, so I'll be able to record both the analog video feed as well as HD video from this setup. And basically the way I wired it is this will plug into a wire that I put on the canopy for the boat. That wire goes straight down into the battery, and I'll show you that. And then the VTX powers the FPV camera. So everything's all in one solution, the antenna, everything's on here. So I actually have plans to put this on planes as well and make my own 3D printed gimbal. And then I could fly a plane and have somebody else have a gimbal that they could look around and get different views and stuff like that with, which I think will be pretty cool, especially for something like a bomber or something like that. So anyways, getting into the builds. So this goes, I velcroed this, and I used a little bit of, I scuffed the surface. I used a little tiny bit of super glue underneath there to get a really good adhesion of the velcro. I don't want this to come off. So I velcroed that. I did the same thing on here. I used a little bit of super glue, scuffed up the surface a little bit, rubbed it with alcohol, and then used a little super glue. So this is a nice tight bond, right? So that goes there. The wire plugs into here. That's my power for the whole little setup, right? I also did that because I didn't want to drill too many holes into the canopy. So I wanted a solution that I could take off, not to drill too many holes into a canopy, because this is a boat and you don't want to create too many areas for water to come through. So there's the plug. So now I made it to where this plug actually plugs into the XT60, but also plugs into the backpack. So it's kind of like a dual purpose here. So that's the hatch, and then that plugs right into my XT60. And this will power the canopy that has the FPV setup on it. I could also drive it without the FPV setup if I want to as well. So nice clean install. Everything's pretty much ready to go in here. That's basically it. So follow up for the maiden video of this. And you know, I was going to swap out the receiver. I decided to keep the receiver that it has in it for right now. I'm going to do a range check and see how much distance I get on this receiver, and then we'll go from there. If it's not good enough and I want more distance out of it, then obviously I'll put a better receiver in it and we'll go from there. But that's basically it. Nice little setup. Now I can put this on cars. I'm gonna make a couple more of these. I'm gonna make an HD0 one too, so I'll be able to put this wherever I want. This is gonna be pretty cool. I'm also thinking that I could use this like my own little Runcam thumb setup, and just have a power lead coming from a plane, and I could swap these on different planes and put them on the tails or wings, or there's a lot I can do with this, so this is pretty cool. Yep. So anyways, there you have it. We'll be doing the maiden within the next couple days, and I'll post a video of that. Alright everybody, thanks for watching.